Welcome back. I'm prepared to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be shedding light on why working most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand will never provide a person with enough money to be able to afford to attain an extremely low standard of living. So why does this happen to be the case, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to demystify the answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Lamentably, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my chagrin, much to my grief, much to my agony, much to my agitation, and much to my irritation, most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand are often deemed to be dead-end, highly time depleting, debilitating, minimum wage, dispiriting, unfulfilling, undesirable, harrowing, distressful, brutally wretched, ineffably agonizing jobs that not only dispossess an employee out of almost over sacrosanct time, but that also do not furnish him with anything close to even 1/4 of a subsistence wage for affording housing. Furthermore, most real private sector employers are keen on not offering any benefits or any pensions to the real private sector employees. Moreover, almost 100% of the profits that companies generate are reserved for its shareholders, its executives, and its external directors. Succinctly stated, if the emolument you receive is at the minimum wage threshold by working most of your private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand, then it will not furnish you with enough purchasing power to be able to afford to cover the total cost that is associated with attainment of an extremely low standard of living, which can unequivocally be sizable. In order to attain an extremely low standard of living, a person needs to earn enough fiat currency to not only be able to afford to pay the perpetually recurring room rental fee and be able to afford to purchase a vehicle, but also needs to earn enough fiat currency to be able to afford to purchase functional vehicle parts, incessantly purchase food, incessantly purchase fuel, incessantly purchase oil, as well as afford to pay the perpetually recurring exorbitant auto insurance premium, pay the perpetually recurring driver's license renewal fee, pay the perpetually recurring exorbitant vehicle registration fee, pay the perpetually recurring tire rotation fee, pay the perpetually recurring internet subscription service fee, and perpetually pay the recurring smartphone subscription service fee. So while you may be able to cover some of the aforementioned costs that are subsumed under the attainment of an extremely low standard of living, if you work most of your private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand, and if your remuneration is capped at the minimum wage threshold, you will not be able to cover all the costs as an aggregate that are associated with attaining an extremely low standard of living, which can unequivocally be sizable. If you have a negligible amount of purchasing power, it's just not going to furnish you with enough fiat currency to be able to afford to cover the total cost that is associated with attainment of an extremely low standard of living. So I hope that you deem this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, insightful, engrossing, intriguing, amusing, and informative. I hope that you're entrenched in the unallied epicness. Thanks for watching. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.